Hello everybody, welcome back to the wonderful mod known as... Actually no, welcome back to Kitchen Sink. Today we're playing Kitchen Sink, and today we're doing a spaceship build, kind of, sort of, spaceship build. We're gonna build it out of Tinker's Workshop blocks because I have a bunch of these. We're gonna make a castle. Castle spaceship. Actually kind of interesting idea. But I would like to actually make a spaceship that is a steamboat. I don't know about that. Steamboat or castle, something like that would be cool. How would you make a castle look cool with immersive engineering blocks? Well, I also have Tinker's blocks, and there's also these meteor blocks from HBM mod, but we'll go ahead and build this, a castle, kind of. Our first spaceship is literally going to be a tower. Castle tower. I should probably build this in the water or something like that because it would be easier, but you can build these on land. You just have to make sure that you have the actual setup correctly. Where the heck are we going to put the bridge on a castle-themed spaceship? This is actually weird. Like, I've never thought about building a spaceship that's a castle. Big. But anyway, we got our first warp core. We also need to make the actual thing that goes with the warp core, which is a computer. You need a advanced computer, or Open Computers probably has a different type of computer that is equivalent to that. Castle ship. What that kind of ship is this? It's made from bricks. I guess this is the castle ship, and then front will be 3 blocks. That'll be a tower kind of thing, and then I guess the rear of the ship will be... This is interesting design for a ship. Never thought about building a castle ship before, but hey, this is a castle ship. No, honestly, we'll kind of vibe with the actual theme we got going there. But for now, this is what we have for our ship. We're gonna go to space and experience the space sometime. Soon. we still need energy supply for the ship. Can I mine this with a pickaxe? I will silk touch it just because I do not trust that it won't break. We're gonna place this on the core of the ship. There's also dangerous things in space that we need to be careful of. Anyway, we'll have to make sure that we have the exact radius of the, floor itself. Right, so actually in building a ship, this is actually just barely anything, because the actual ship build will need a fuel source, kind of, and a bunch of other things, like a power supply. We need to build a bunch of stuff to actually get this thing into space before we can even get it into space itself. Like you see, we have the stuff. We've made the actual thing that can go to space, but we have not made the stuff to get it into space. We've made the main component. It's kind of useless on its own, however, it will be able to go into space once we get enough creosote oil and stuff, and make an actual floor for this thing too. Anyway, we're gonna need to make we'll need to make a computer for this. So, I will need to do more gold through the system. And we can easily get gold out of the ground with our new mining system, but... yeah, I need to get power supplies for that as well. Anyway, we'll need to find a way to make actual cheap hydrogen fuel, I think, is going to be the way I'm going to make this thing run. Is probably with a gas flare to get us to space. Imagine going to space with gas flare. This is actually just the stupidest idea I've ever heard, but it might actually work. The gas might not even be able to burn in space without oxygen. I'm not sure how that will even work. Well, there's not that much physics, but, like... If we were talking about it like in real life, then yeah, it would not work, definitely. For real, it would not work. Oh, I kind of like having the floor like that. Maybe we'll do this for the walls. Do the walls like this, then it's a wooden castle. Maybe. Let's do it. For real. That's gonna look... I'm just kind of vibing with this thing, really. Like, I've finally gotten my spaceship, and, like, now I'm not even probably going to finish the main base. I'm just going to probably wander off from the main base and forget about it. Ridiculous, but... this is kind of small for actually building a power supply in this thing, but this is not where the power core will be. I think the power core will be separate from the actual main, bridge of the ship. This is the bridge of the ship, and the rest of the ship will be built behind this thing, probably. Right, for the glass, we're going to use HBM glass, because it will look amazing, probably. I think that is what I'll do. I'll use the HBM glass, because it's got, like, a nice spacey feel. Which, this stores, kilo RF. Does it not store kilo RF? What does this store? How much energy? We'll need 2 million RF to get us for one jump. So, that is actually not that bad. 2 million RF is actually fairly easy to achieve. I reckon I could achieve it using a couple of these things. Let me see if I can do it right now. Like, let's see if we can actually get this thing charged up and ready to go. That would be insane. Let's see about it. It's actually very fast to charge, but it's not gonna get us into space at that rate. Like, that is very slow. Like, you'll need to do multiple jumps to get to space. You need to get to 250 blocks, and it's very hard with a small ship like this one. But the bigger your ship is, the farther it can travel in blocks. So that will mean that we'll probably get into space, like, no problem. But it will be difficult. Maybe. I don't know. Not sure what that means. Yeah, it is kind of slow. We only hit, like, a 20th of what it needs to have for charge, so we'll need multiple turbines if we want to power it with turbines. We're not going to try powering it with turbines. It's very expensive to power with turbines, probably. Anyway, we need to get ready to set the actual dimensions for this thing soon. Really, right now, it's just going to look like a space house. But I think above this, we'll do another layer of seared bricks around the outside, and then on the inside, we'll just do... actually, yeah, we'll have to be seared bricks around the outside. On the inside, I'm not sure what we're going to do. It's probably just going to be nothing. Actually, no. There'll be something. It'll probably be wood of some kind. I don't have any good woods that would look good with this. That's the wrong side. I can do it as is. I'll just cast them into bricks and then make the bricks into the actual brick blocks. I think it will be cheap that way. We can get started on our actual advanced computer that we need for this, because it will cost an advanced computer. You do not use the regular computer, you need the advanced one. I think you can use the regular one, but I'm not going to try that, because I know the advanced one is what it said you need, but... Anyway, you could probably use the stone, but you can actually just make it straight from ingots, which is what I'm going to be doing. So I will grab out my ingots right here. I have one in here, and then I have one in here, and then as long as I have 3 in here, by the time I... Wow, this thing is going turbo, isn't it? Like, it's not even at the right height for that. Ridiculous. I'll place this thing right here. Alright, so now that we have the advanced computer, we can now make our ship and name the ship and everything here. And it's going to do some weird stuff. I think it's about to crash the game. This is fun. I love this part. Oh, so much lag for just making an advanced computer. What is this? And I can stop OBS Studio. The game is about to crash. That is very real right now. Hold on. I can pause the recording. Okay, so I have the advanced computer, and that did some weird stuff, but not sure why that happened. Who knows? And if I place this on top of this, it will make the actual ship itself. Boom. And I mean, I cannot see out the front of the window, but I can now see all the sides of the window, so I mean, that's fine anyway. As you can see, we can now enter the ship name. How do you not know what to name the ship? What should I will not ask you, because that doesn't matter. Anyway, I won't be here to actually name the ship, but you will want me to name it, so I will just name it, Star Castle. Actually, kind of a cool name, honestly. Let's go with that. Because it is a castle on the stars. Why not? What kind of stupid ship is this? Checking assembly. Ship has no dimensions yet. Okay. Triangulated. Integrity check ongoing. How much energy do you have? You have 270,000. Okay. I will hit the I button to actually set the thing in a bit. We'll have to add our dimensions into the ship. So that means it will ask you basically... we'll get to that in a second. Well, now we need to figure out a method of powering the ship, because there's many different ways of powering things. And we have many different power generators thanks to, you know, all of the mods we have. We have, like, steam turbine. I will need to check what these things cost. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at what the steam turbine will cost to build, if I wanted to try building a steam turbine from immersive thingy. Although there's always the other option of just going with HBM mod for the actual energy production, which is a very valid option. I do believe that would be optimal to a degree. Anyway, we'll check out turbine power systems. We have boiler, we have alternator, we have steam turbine. The steam turbine is a massive multi-block. Check that out. How much steel will you cost? 27 sheet metal. Actually, not that bad. I'm expecting it to cost more, but it does cost a bit of stuff. Will you stop that? I need you to stop building. Okay. So that is actually the size of it. How big is this? Like, what are its dimensions? Can you show me your dimensions, please? So it's about... Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks long. Plus you need an alternator for it. Because I think that's what that is for. There's also the gas turbine, which is better. Costs a lot of steel. How many? It's a lot of steel blocks. Or what is that? Yeah, it's steel blocks. It's 8 steel blocks. I'm not able to make that. There's also the alternator, which is another part you'll need for any type of turbine, so that makes them too long for this actual ship because we cannot build a massive ship yet. We're just at like the start of the game as far as actual ship technology goes. There is, of course, the mod that we've not progressed very far in. We'll check at HBM mod to see what it has at HBM mod. It's got 90 pages of stuff, but it should have in here power generation methods. There's the watch reactor for a big ship. Once we get to the biggest ship, we could probably make that. It does have its own boiler system, which might actually be a decent idea to invest in. Running our ship off of coal power. Coal power would be stupid. Holy crap, we'll have to run our ship off of coal power. That's going to happen. Okay, well. I think that's what we're going to do. Run our ship off of coal power. We'll need to make the assembly machine next episode then. There's also a combustion generator, but this will not produce enough energy. We need to actually boil our coal, and this is a stupid little machine. I do not want to make it.